Hey guys, Eleni here. Today we've got an episode of Build Battles, or Build Wars, sorry. Actually, I think on the server I play on it's called Just Build. So, standard idea, bunch of people, we've got 5 minutes, a theme's chosen, and we've got to build something that fits in with the build as best as we can. Which for some of them is easier said than done. There's one of them that was a bit awkward because you could build a variety of things for some of them. So the first one here we've got is insect. So my first thought was a fly, and then I decided to go for a bee. Because a bee, more specifically actually a Minecraft bee. So keeping it simple. You've not really, unless, no, you've pretty much not got any time for any real detail, because for detail you need size, and the time passes so quickly, it just flies right by. Um, the thing I struggled with most for the bee was definitely the wings. I definitely could have done them a bit better, but you don't have a lot of time to mess around. You just sort of got to get in and go, and if you make a mistake, you're better just trying to roll with it than taking it down and trying to redo it. Just save yourself as much time as possible and just go, 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 essentially. Yeah, see here I'm doing the wings. They're not bad. Like, they're alright. You can definitely tell, you know, they're supposed to be wings. Looking back on it now, I think white glass might have been a bit better for it. Yeah, white glass for the wings would have been a lot better. Um, Panes maybe as well. I'd have given them a bit more shape potentially. So I've just done the eyes. I wasn't quite sure how to do them. I did switch them around the white and the black, but I decided to go with the white on top and the black on bottom because I thought it looked the best. What would have been perfect would have just been if we have some sort of like black button. That would have been perfect, but alas, we don't. So there's my bee. Obviously, you can see for this we're in creative mode, and you can change the floor. If I had more time, I'd have definitely preferred building like bigger flowers. I also tried to search for bone meal, but there was no bone meal. Right, and now we're on to the voting part. So, what's the ratings? It's meh, okay, good, great, and love. And some of them are definitely good. When I'm voting, I always either swither between feeling like I'm being too harsh or not harsh enough. Like for some of them, it's strange because so for I don't think it was on this one. Was it on one of these? There was definitely one I was playing. I don't know if I recorded it or not. But there was a couple people. You could tell they hadn't even bothered. Like, and I don't mean just like a bad build. Like I mean just like I think one person wrote something random on the ground that had nothing to do with the theme we're supposed to be building and stuff like that. Um, I try to take into consideration the fact that obviously people are just playing this for a bit of fun. Not everyone is an amazing builder. Even amazing builders might struggle with this because, like I said, you don't have a lot of time. And obviously, some of them are kids. So I try to take those things into account when voting as well. Like have they really tried? Have they put in effort? But yeah, sometimes I still feel like I'm being either too harsh or not harsh enough. So as you can see on that one, I don't think I even ranked at all on that one. There is one of them where I do place in the top 3, I think. But I'm not going to tell you which bit that was yet. Oh wait, no, yeah. I did get second place on that one. 29 points. First place got 30, so quite happy with that overall. So the next thing we're building the theme was a snail. And I went big. Bad big. Well, it would have worked if I had more time, but I was definitely like wanting to build something that like had detail. Like, I don't want to say look good, because like some of them, even though they're small and might not have loads of detail, they still like look good. Like I wanted to go for like detail, and I for the time limit I bit off more than I can chew. Like I didn't get to do everything I wanted to. In fact, I'll point something out to you at the end of building this. So I do a lot of building, mostly obviously buildings. Not really good with organics, I think they get called. Saying that, a snail wasn't too difficult, really. Definitely makes me want to try it, just like in a creative world, trying to build like the snail I like wanted to build. If I ever do that, I'll post it on my page, and then you guys can see it. So my idea here was like using like the green grass on the bottom almost to look a bit like the slime slugs and snails have, and then the brown glass all around the brown terracotta, just to give it that sort of like shiny sliminess snails have. Yeah, and this is where I actually started panicking a bit, because I was like, oh my god, there's only a minute to go. Like, I've still got like the whole shell to do, and like I barely managed it. At the end, there's actually 1 or 2 blocks missing. There's a block in the back, and then I think a block up top. And that just looks so weird. Like, there's no like shape to it as well. Like, the back going into the shell should have been a bit more curved up. But see, no, this is exactly what I mean about like someone not even trying, just the lol XD. It's like, what? See, I quite like this snail. Like, it, pretty good snail. Not just that, but that's the other thing. Like, I always take building to mean like a 3D-esque build, whereas you just saw on that one, obviously that's like a 2D. Like, it can still be just as good as a 3D type one. But I do just personally prefer 3D, but I tried not to let that affect my judging. Like, if it was good, it was good, regardless of whether it was 2D or 3D. So with this one, I think the person actually misread it and thought they said snake, not snail. So I still like just sort of judged it as I would have had been a snail, because mistakes happen. People will sometimes misread it, and it happens. Nothing to worry about. I really liked these ones. Like, I thought they were absolutely adorable, especially the pink one. I think I gave that a love or a great. I just thought it was fantastic. And this one was really good as well. Like, except from the couple where you saw the people didn't even try. One person just covered it all in lava. A couple of them were really good. Like, better than mine. Like, hands down. Like, the idea's there. But, yeah, I think I should have definitely done it, like, a bit smaller. I wasn't too sure about this snail because while like pretty sure it is supposed to be a snail, I was a bit like it looks. I don't know. I don't know. So on that one, I don't think I even. No, I didn't get any of the places, which was a shame. But I wasn't really surprised because mine, mine was terrible. So we're on to the third round. Obviously, there's no limit to how many rounds you can play. You could play like 10 rounds if you wanted to. I just decided just to do 3. So this is one pirate. So obviously you could build like an actual pirate. And that crossed my mind for like a second. And then I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to have time to build like a pirate. Like a captain or something. In like 5 minutes. Just no way. So I decided to go for the Jolly Roger. Or also known as the pirate flag, skull and crossbones. Which didn't quite work out as planned. Like it wasn't bad, but it could definitely been a lot better. Smaller is definitely better in these if you can. Like, don't make things bigger than necessary. Like, I'm trying not to be, but I have the habit of like starting almost like I don't have a time limit. Or obviously you've got a lot more time to put in a lot more detail and like just like really perfect it. But I ended up being very rushed at the end trying to get the last bit in. And it was just not fun. Not fun at all. So I done it squinted so it almost looked like it was waving. I thought that was better, but to be honest, while I wouldn't say it was a bad idea, it would have definitely been a lot easier on me if I had just kept it completely flat. And I'm only just starting the skull and we're over halfway done here. And I've never actually done a Jolly Roger in Minecraft. See, I felt like this part of the skull, just before I started breaking blocks, looked alright, and then I just ruined it. And here I am trying to put in one of the bones. It's only a minute to go, and I've not even finished this, and I've still got one more to do. I do manage to finish this one, though. Like, I do finish it. It looks so dodgy. Like, I do feel like when you look at it, you can definitely tell what it's supposed to be, but it's just not good. Not good at all. Oh, I did actually leave a hole. Once again, other people definitely did do better than me. So this person with half a ship, that wasn't bad at all. This one, simple but not bad. Not bad at all. So you can see with this one, the person definitely started trying to build a pirate and then just ran out of time. Which was a shame. I definitely was a bit more on the lenient side with voting here because I was like, you could definitely tell like a lot of people had just ran out of time. So I was trying to be kind. I thought this one was quite creative and I quite liked it. This one, I didn't get the whole pirate thing with this one. To me, that looked just like a builder with a hook for a hand, not a pirate. Yeah, so you can definitely see a couple of the blocks missing in the flag. Oh my god. But like I said before, I still feel like you can tell what it's supposed to be, but it's not very good. And I didn't understand this one either. Like, it makes me wonder if did people misread it or misunderstand it? I don't know. Or maybe they were inspired by, I don't know, a TV show or cartoon or something I've not seen. I like this one. I know it doesn't look very piratey, but it kind of reminded me of Smeezy. Is it Smeezy from Peter Pan? I don't know